We'll begin with Overland Park Mayor Kurt Skoog, who's here. Enjoyed chatting with you, Kurt. City Council members Tom Kerrigan, Holly Grummert, Paul Lyons, and Fred Spears. From the DeSoto City Council, Kevin Honemichael. From the Shawnee Mission School Board, Brad Stratton. Tom Mitchell, representing Blue Valley, the school district there. He's on the school board. And the Johnson County Community College Board of Trustees, Greg Musil, who's also a pretty good lawyer if anybody gets in any trouble.
Pretty good.
We're going to come back here in a moment with some awards. Pretty good. No, he's damn good. Sorry. With the awards here in a moment, first I want to introduce your chairman of the board, Tony Rupp. Tony, turn it over to you.
Thank you, John. On behalf of the Overland Park Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, I'm honored to be here today to help celebrate businesses that help make Overland Park prosper. It is a beautiful day in March, and a day like this might get our minds thinking about the start of a Major League Baseball season. Unfortunately, with the lockout, the season opener is delayed. However, in something of a tribute to baseball, I am standing here today as a pinch hitter. The 300 hitter who is supposed to be batting right now is our 2021 EDC Chair, Matt Masalonis, the managing partner at Perspective Architecture and Design. However, because today's event is rescheduled because of February's bad weather, this new date happened to fall when Matt had a spring training of his own scheduled in some tropical locale. I bet the weather is just as good in Overland Park as wherever he is today. We trust he is enjoying some rest and relaxation with his family. Likewise, the 2022 EDC Chair is Matt Sheets, the regional leader for Kansas City with FNBO. However, Matt was called out of town on business, something I know everyone in this room can understand. At our next meeting, we will take a moment to thank Matt Masalonis for his excellent service and to welcome Matt Sheets to his role as the 2022 EDC Chair. Last year, we were unable to hold this honors event. As a result, we did not get a chance to recognize our 2020 EDC Chair, Roger Summers, the Vice President of Fogel Anderson Construction Company. Roger's leadership guided us through the ever-changing uncertainty that came with new health regulations, stay-at-home orders, and the evolving business environment. I would like to invite our 2020 EDC Chair, Roger Summers, to come to join me on stage so we can officially thank him for his past leadership. Please join me in a round of applause for Gerlach. The Economic Development Council's role is to both attract new business and to ensure that existing companies prosper. The Chamber's Economic Development Council, partnering with the city, was a change maker for economic success, bringing 1,920 new jobs, retaining 391, with an average wage of $73,569 and more than $57.2 million in capital investment to our community. When the new census numbers were released, they confirmed that Overland Park and Johnson County continue to lead the way in population and job growth in the state, as we continue to be the economic engine for the state of Kansas. The Chamber ED team worked with numerous businesses, large and small, on casework to ensure that they were able to find real estate options, workforce, and successfully navigate governmental processes. Working to ensure or to secure the expansion and modernization of US 69 was a transportation success story last year, and we look forward to construction beginning this year. Additional highlights can be found in the 2021 annual report at your seat. Today we take some time to celebrate just a few of those organizations that have been doing just that. The honorees today involve young firms who have remained flexible and responsive to the market, as well as more established companies who are shaking things up in their industries. All of us in this room are part of an important ecosystem in Overland Park. I want to take a minute to thank our partner and host today, Johnson County Community College. Your efforts to educate the workforce of the future are vitally important to our efforts. I'd be remiss if I didn't take a moment to also thank Carol Lehman for her tireless efforts to connect the business community with programs at the college, as well as her prior leadership as mayor of Gardner. Carol will be retiring soon. Please join me in thanking her. John, it's time for you to come back up to the stage.
All right. And will you join me? So we're not letting you get away just yet, Tony. We're going to help me out here as we present our first round of awards, the Nova Awards, given to businesses here that, much like the namesake, sort of explode on the scene. They have an act for growing, entrepreneurship, and giving back to the community. They're the kind of businesses that really we want in Overland Park and work to attract and help grow. And that's who we are honoring with this first set. We have 3 outstanding organizations. And I'm going to begin right now with our first Nova Award, Lula LLC. Where's the Lula crowd? You guys are right here, right? No, not yet. Not yet. I kind of Chuck Schumered you there, sorry. Nice. Go get him! Our first Nova Award goes to Lula LLC. It's an on-demand property management platform focusing on helping property managers and their tenants streamline the process of finding contractors to handle maintenance projects. Managing make-ready and maintenance requests takes up a huge portion of property managers' time. It's a common complaint from tenants when they move out, a bad maintenance experience push them to relocate. Lula's platform connects a network of licensed and insured Lula pros, as they call them, with property managers either through the web, email, or phone, or yes, an app. There's an app for that. Once a request gets submitted, Lula manages the request through the completion of the work, relieving a big burden from property managers and residents. Lula is improving the process for both property managers and the service providers. Approved providers have access to jobs without upfront costs or bidding wars. They get to set their schedule and pick up just the projects they want to take on in the areas of the community that are convenient for them. Think of it as sort of an Uber or Lyft, where a rider has a request for a driver and the driver can say yes or no. Often when they look at my rating, it's we'll pass on that guy. In this case, it's the same concept, but you're hailing a maintenance provider for plumbing, HVAC, or sheetrock repairs. The platform is giving property managers up to 60% of their time back, valuable time to focus on other aspects of their businesses with over 37 automized maintenance services. Real-time updates allow you to see how a project is progressing. Lula has also streamlined the way property managers pay their bills, how contractors get paid, saves everybody time and paperwork. In 2021, Lula expanded from serving customers in Kansas City to 11 additional cities, leveraging relationships with some national property management customers. They hope to add up to 16 more this year. Today, Lula has 11 employees in their new South Creek office. They're adding 30 more this year. They have a 300% spike in revenue growth. Have you gone public yet? I want in on that. Lula has participated in the Pitch Perfect and Pipeline Entrepreneurs programs in Kansas City. 2022 looks to be another great year of growth for Lula. Accepting the award, Danielle Richards and Barbara Lace with Lula. Now, come on up.
Provider Success Director at Lula. We're honored to receive this award. I'm struck by what the beautiful presentation of what Lula does. It was just encapsulating of everything that we do. As far as how we have grown, Recently, besides the opening in 12 cities, we just closed $3 million in funding to expedite our growth in 2022. We're one of 10 startups chosen by Startland News for startups to watch for 2022, as well as the Fast 50 list in the Kansas City Business Journal. We've been on that list for a little while, growing business in Kansas City. We are based in South Creek. We love our South Creek office. It's all windows. It's so beautiful. Great trails behind there, so we're really excited for nicer weather so we can take walks behind the office. OP, as we have said, is listed in one of the top 10 places to live. There's so much talent in this area, so many great schools in the area, so we're really excited to have put down roots here in Overland Park. So we want to offer quality jobs to people in Overland Park and the greater Kansas City area as we grow this year and in years to come. Thank you.
Congratulations again to Lula LLC. Our next NOVA Award, Propio Language Services. Propio provides translation services across various platforms, including in-person, over-the-phone, heaven forbid video remote, and written document translation. Their goal is to close the language gap and connect people everywhere and anytime through innovative technology and consultative solutions. In simple terms, they're determined to be the largest language services company. Propio's network includes more than 6,000 interpreters providing services in more than 200 languages. Their proprietary mobile app, Propio One, launched last year, allows for on-demand video and audio interpretation services. Acquisitions and partnerships with new investors are part of the growth strategy. Recent acquisitions have accounted for the addition of more than 550 interpreters to the network. And while some companies were changing course or even pulling back, in 2020, Propio was full steam ahead. They had a record-breaking year, reaching 30 million minutes of audio translation services, forming an executive team, and moving into new corporate headquarters in Corporate Woods. Propio has long served mostly healthcare clients, a sector that continues to grow as healthcare regulations and expectations continue to change. Their 4 original clients, this is a good sign, still with them today, and they've expanded their offerings to include business, government, and educational clients as well. Growth has been building for several years at Propio, beginning with strategic hires in 2015. The recent acquisitions and investment partner are part of the 2019 transformational agenda the company developed to carry it into the future. Plans for this year include doubling their corporate employee count to approximately 200. Congratulations to Propio. Here with to accept the award, CFO Chris Pesch. Chris?
Hi, everybody. How are you? Thank you for listening to me speak. So we're thrilled to have our logo up here in front of everybody. We're thrilled to have our name out there in the community. We absolutely love this community. We did recently relocate to a new office in Corporate Woods. The office before that was in Overland Park as well. We've been here a long time. We plan to be here for a long time. We completed 3 acquisitions last year. A number of those jobs were relocated to Overland Park. The talent pool here is incredible. The employee base absolutely loves it. They love the access to restaurants. They love the neighborhoods. They absolutely love not having to worry about the earnings tax. They love every bit of working and living in this community, and we love being here every day. So thank you all. We're happy to tell you more about what this means. I know language services, that's complicated. Come find me. We're happy to tell you more about what it means. Thank you for listening to us.
Can we talk about that earnings tax? Would Overland Park attract a TV station with a Fox affiliation? Get them to move out here? Shorten my commute? Make my paycheck a little bigger. Congratulations to Propio. Our third NOVA award, Storewise, formerly Retail Software Solutions. Storewise adopted its new name in June of 2021. The company offers software tools for independent grocery stores to compete against the national store. Storewise takes processes usually done by cumbersome spreadsheets and guesswork and automates those manual tasks to reduce errors and protect profits. The Storewise platform can consider the purchase of analytics of an individual store and help stores decide what should be on sale each week and for how much. The firm is also able to add new features every quarter, creating more ways for stores to maximize their co-workers' time and, yes, profits. Processes they are moving to their dashboard free up store staff to be out on the floor helping customers, a key factor given the consolidation and tightening job market that we're dealing with. More recent additions to the platform include price analysis and risk reduction. Storewise, clients are seeing 1 to 2% margin increases, which for a grocer with multiple locations can add up to millions of dollars. Key local partnerships include Cosentino's and the Associated Wholesale Grocers Cooperative. The grocery industry is certainly going to continue to change as our purchasing habits fluctuate, and Storewise is ready to continue helping stores be as successful as they can be and, yes, maximize those profits. Here to accept, on behalf of Storewise, CEO Chris Greco. Chris?
It's great to be here. There's three people that I want to thank. First of all is God for giving all his abilities. Second is my leadership team. Without them, we wouldn't be up here today. And third, being a brother of a 3-time combat war veteran, our military. Especially considering what's going on in Ukraine today, we're really blessed to be in this country. And the fourth thing I want to thank is the great location. Our office is actually located next door to Jack Stack's Barbecue. So we never have a problem with visitors. And Overland Park, I was telling Corey this, Overland Park is really a special place for business. I've been here 15 years, originally from Miami. And actually, our largest investor is actually here today, Jorge Ariano. He actually came in last night from Miami on a red eye, so pause for him for making the trip up here. And he's up here for a celebration. We did actually surpass 500 stores on our platform yesterday. Our goal is to really support the independents. John Cosentino and David Ball of Hen House are good friends of mine. The independent grocer is critical to the fabric of this country. We do not want to live in a Walmart only or a Dollar General or Amazon Whole Food world. We need these independents for produce, nutrition, and the great service they provide. So I thank Overland Park and the Chamber for this award and the great luncheon, and I look forward to continued growth in this great community. Thank you.
And Jorge, thanks for bringing that Miami weather with you. At least yesterday, maybe this weekend too. Welcome to Kansas City. Congratulations. All right, time for the Commercial Development Award. Tony, we'll give you a break and bring up Mayor Scoob if he would join us to help hand out these awards. The Commercial Development Award, as you're a veteran of this luncheon know, is given to businesses that sort of invest and even reinvest in the community to make everything look better, function better, and again, another opportunity to attract good people. And so we begin with our first Commercial Development Award, and it goes to the Edison District, the new community-focused development in downtown Overland Park. Born from Tim Barton's desire to provide top-notch office space to his employees without having to commute to downtown Kansas City, Edison District provided them a way to stay in downtown Overland Park and contribute to the area's revitalization that was already taking shape. The Edison District is anchored by that 5-story building with over 100,000 square feet of office space and 10,000 square feet of retail space as well. The development includes covered parking for both district-specific and general downtown Overland Park access. It was designed to include flexible event spaces and ample green space, which is important these days. The Edison District has already welcomed MMGY Global, Agio, formerly Wellington, and Smart Warehousing to its development, making it home to more than 300 employees. In addition to the great amenities at the Edison District, those employees also have access to the redesigned Thompson Park, which is right there in their backyard. A highlight of the development, hopefully you've had a chance to check out Strang Hall, a unique dining experience, 6 chefs providing a variety of authentic cuisines along with a full-service bar. Have you tried that out yet? I haven't, but it's on my bucket list. Named after the founder of Overland Park, William Strang, The space includes access to some of the great outdoor green space of the Edison District. Strang Hall, set to launch 6,000 square feet of event space, an event venue later this year. Accepting today for the Edison District, please welcome Andy Smith. Andy.
Andy Smith. I'm actually Heather Noble, and we are accepting, no, this is fine. We are accepting this award on behalf of Tim Barton and our entire team for actually the contribution Edison District has made to the community, to Overland Park, and to the Chamber. As John said, our draw to Overland Park originated quite some time ago in 2014, and we were really looking for that authentic environment for a small group of people, a place with a sense of community and walkability. But without the commute. And we truly found that in the heart of downtown Overland Park. And that was the spark that gave Tim the vision for Edison District. We found that truly is a place to work, to play, and to relax. And if you haven't been there, please come down and join us. We appreciate the Chamber and the city for supporting us, and for everyone for making the vision actually come to life. We had a lot of players in it from our Opus Design Build team. Gastinger Walker and Nexus 5 have truly created inspirational office space for our tenants, which has allowed them to actually thrive. They were recognized by a 2021 Capstone Award for this work. And to each of our tenants, it's been a crazy 2 years since we opened, December of 19, and they've really pivoted and made their businesses what they are to keep the development really a vibrant part of the community during the pandemic. So we really would like to recognize all of those that have joined us on this venture, but that they've actually pivoted and made their businesses thrive, actually. In addition to the new tenants that we are welcoming soon, two of our tenants, existing tenants, are actually expanding in the space and bringing more jobs downtown Overland Park. So thank you. And on behalf of Tim and our team, Andy, and we have Jessica and Charlie here today with us as well. Thank you.
Congratulations, and Heather, I'm sorry, your name wasn't on my teleprompter here, so great, we're glad you're here.
Thank you. It was the change of date.
No problem. We're glad you're here. Congratulations to the Edison project. All right, the Edison District. Let's begin with our second Commercial Development Award to Regency Park. The Regency Park Shopping Center has flourished at net cap of 93rd after $30 million was invested on acquisition and renovation to the 200,000 square foot center in 2018. Mission Peak Capital saw the vision for that location and led those redevelopment efforts. Those efforts included demolition of the existing facades and recladding of the building with modern materials. It looks great if you've been by. Improvements at that location also included new sidewalks, the overlay of the existing parking lot, landscaping, parking lights, and a new monument sign. Mission Peak's team to revitalize the site includes many Chamber and EDC investor companies, Olson, Monarch Build, CBRE Group, Academy Bank, and Polzanelli. The distressed shopping center has been transformed. It is thriving now with tenants, which includes, you may have heard about this, Chiefs Fit, that new 37,000 square foot fitness center featuring a strength and conditioning center with Chiefs branded free weights, indoor turf field, a recovery facility, which I would quickly become familiar with, featuring cryotherapy treatment and hydro massage machines. Along with Chiefs Fit, 2 new restaurants that join the list of tenants, La Fuente Mexican Street Food and Jersey Mike's Subs. And they join existing businesses, Micro Center, Vintage Stock, and Natural Grocers. It's prospering, as evidenced by a roughly 30% occupancy rate increase over the previous 6 years. Congratulations, and accepting the award, PJ Ventola. He's the Managing Director at Mission Peak Capital. PJ.
Thank you very much. We are very honored to be recognized by this great community. Thank you very much for mentioning our team. These real estate projects, as you guys know, it is a coalition that has to drive this. This project was was seated in 2016, and it just takes so much time, energy, and effort. And with our team, with Monarch and BRR and Academy Bank, thank you, Polsonelli and Olson, it's been great effort. When in 2016, putting money into new retail facilities was not the most popular idea. We're fighting off, the Amazon trends that were moving into it, and then fighting through COVID. But we looked around and we saw the fundamentals around in Overland Park and on Metcalf, and we're looking at schools and housing stock. You're looking at economic drivers, diversity. You're looking at quality of life all the way around, and for us to bring in out-of-town capital to invest in this and then to drive this forward, it is one of the reasons why we continue to invest in Overland Park, and we're just starting our next $30 million residential community in South Overland Park, and that's kicking off this month. So we at Mission Peak, we love it at Overland Park, and it's for a lot of the same reasons. And some of the things I ask of you guys is to be conscientious about where you spend your money. We have choices. And if you think about the shopping center, it's not just Micro Center. There are a lot of local owners, and it's our neighbors that own these stores. They employ, their employees are our neighbors and our friends. So where you spend your money matters, and you guys have choices. So sometimes it's worth that extra few minutes drive to just go to the place down the street to support the things that matter. And having retail, it is an amenity that is critical to business users, to new capital coming into the market. So when we have those choices, I urge you to maybe take that extra step. The last thing I'd like to say is this project absolutely wouldn't have been feasible without the public-private partnership with the City of Overland Park. We put a CID on the shopping center, and incentives are not, they're touchy subjects. And for a lot of reasons, right? It's a discourse. But when you want something to be special, if you have a vision for it, if the city has a vision for it, being able to vote yes, to create, to enhance our lives, to enhance the community, it takes a little bit of bravery from our public officials. So this doesn't get done. We're not up here. Chiefs doesn't open. The Kansas City Chiefs do not open their first facility in the city of Overland Park without this. And if you don't think that they caught some flack on that, they did, right? And but it was worthwhile. They also knew they were going to open on the plaza, but it was important because we were first. And so when we were going through it, the first one was in Overland Park, and those little things matter, and they add up. And it is the community and all the things that go into that that support that. So thank you guys for your time and attention, and allow me to speak my piece. So thank you.
Congratulations, and that corner really does look great. 930 Metcalf. Great makeover. Our next and final commercial development award, Shamrock Tower. The new 8-story building at 9325 Metcalf adds to Shamrock Trading Corporation's footprint at 95th and Metcalf. Talk about an evolution there. In 2016, Shamrock Trading Corporation, more commonly known as Ryan Transportation, moved into the towers on the west side of Metcalf there, providing Ryan a new corporate headquarters with an Overland Park address. Upon purchase of those existing towers, the company immediately began renovation of the space that years ago, you might recall, had been home to Sprint. The company continued to exceed hiring projections and soon saw the need to grow future real estate. Their interest in the former French Market space grew as it provided opportunity for expansion very near the existing towers. With the purchase of the 30 acres on the east side of Metcalf, demolition began and the new office building began to take shape. The new building opened in the spring of 2021, 250,000 square feet of workspace, a high-end facility designed with company growth in mind. It's currently home to 700 of Shamrock's 1,500 employees, and they have room to double that number at that location. Amenities include state-of-the-art training and conference rooms, personal and collaborative workspaces, large welcoming break rooms, and even a workout area. Shamrock was glad to be able to grow right there in place, continuing to offer co-workers access to Overland Park's great schools. The 95th and Metcalf location also provides great access to desirable shopping and dining options with plenty of new and improving community amenities planned along that corridor. Shamrock partnered with Chamber and EDC investor J.E. Dunn to serve as the general contractor. That building took 3 years to develop, 24 months from groundbreaking to its completion. And we're all, by the way, looking forward to the start of construction on Tower number 2, which is on